Okay, so mom.
Is there a supervisor I can speak to, please?
A supervisor?
Yeah.
She is in rounds right now.
I don't care how much of an asshole he is. I want to know why he's been laying in that since yesterday.
Okay, let's find someone for you, okay?
Yeah.
And this is in which room?
313.
13? Okay.
Don't pull anything. I'm working on it, Patrick. Let me take a picture of how full that is, too. I'm not sure I sound like an asshole or intimidating, but that girl is seconds away from criminal charges if I don't have her direct supervisor here any second. Because like while I'm standing here, the person just said, hey, they need to talk to you in 313, and she just rolled her eyes and went, nah. I want to know why, and it's not you to answer it because you don't know. He's been laying in this since yesterday. So maybe that's why he's a little cranky and pissed off today.
Well, I have her talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Same thing with the cat. This is completely full. Like, I'm sure he's unpleasant because of the treatment.
Okay, we'll get your nurse. We should, yes. Yes, we should have one, I think, in, okay. No,
Yes, can I get dispatch, please? Thank you. You literally ignored the situation until you heard me say dispatch. What? And so, hey, so I have an unusual situation. I'm at I don't know if it's in your realm or not, but I'm at the Longs Peak Hospital in Longmont, and I was coming up here to pick up a friend of mine who's sick, and he is a irritable asshole because he's sick and he's dying, and he's not the most pleasant person to be around. But he's been ignored here at the hospital all day today. And I just went into his room, and he was, I mean, over an hour ago, I was told that they discharged him from another friend. And so I come up here, he's nowhere near the point of discharge, and I go to lift up his blanket to help him, and he is completely covered in feces from yesterday. Completely. His entire bed is covered in feces from yesterday. His catheter bag is completely full. As far as criminal charges, the nurse that's standing here in front of me that's neglected her duties, because it doesn't matter how irritable or how much of an asshole somebody is, you still have an obligation to treat that person like a human being, and being covered in more shit than I've ever seen anybody covered is not treating somebody like a human being. And so how would we go about filing criminal charges against the nurse who has neglected her job for the last 24 hours? Go look at him. My name is Charles Taylor. I took pictures too. He's completely covered in dried feces. 720-326-9718. Thank you very much. Bye.
Is she in round here?
I'm on your guys' side of the fact that he's an asshole, but what I'm not on the side of is that that's dried up feces. That's not from today. So how has that not been noticed when you've checked on his catheter? Not you.
I'm
Not
not sure.
I know, not you.
I'm sorry for
It's not
whatever
you.
you're feeling right now.
It's not you.
I'm sure, you know, I'm sure that he has been cleaned up and maybe
This
he just went again.
isn't from today. That's dry.
That might be dry from maybe like a little bit of time passing by, but there's I can't believe
that's
that
completely
there's
full to its max.
yes and
Right.
we'll
These
get
are
it-
things
we'll
that
get
shouldn't
it
happen.
empty.
Why 5 nurses are sitting out here.
We'll get it empty.
And then while I'm standing here, somebody came around to address the issue of the feces, but didn't want to yell that through the hall and said 313. And then she rolled her eyes and went, didn't know I was part of 313 standing here. Not something that somebody wants to hear when they're standing right here. And then she completely ignored the situation until she heard me on the phone say,
No,
can
she's
I
been-
get
she's
dispatch,
speaking with
please?
Another family, but I understand your concerns. We're gonna go get them cleaned up. I don't think anybody intentionally is neglecting. Is it your
It's just a friend.
your friend? I don't think anyone is intentionally neglecting your friend. We're gonna get him cleaned up, and yeah, we'll go from there. But no one is neglecting him. Everyone has been in to see him today, and if he was soiled, then he would be cleaned up. So that must be new. But no one is neglecting him. Okay.
I'm waiting for an officer to call me back for filing criminal fucking charges. That's not fresh from 30 fucking minutes ago. this is what's going on, and there's no justification and there's no excuse. He is an irritable asshole. He's hard to deal with. He's a pain in the ass. I won't argue that. That's not fresh shit.
Okay.
Maybe he's being an irritable asshole because he's been sitting in shit since last night.
Okay. Well, anyway, so, sir, we needed to change your packing today
No.
because if that graft gets infected, per your surgeon, like it really, you would likely pass away.
Oh well. Life sucks.
So just so that you know, like, what's at stake. So at least you understand the consequences. I don't really know what's going on, but well then in that case we're gonna have to have you sign out AMA, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
They need you to sign the paperwork first.
No.
No.
Here you go,
Stain
sir.
on the floor.
I just need you to sign this paper right here.
Stain? Yeah, and of course you have no floor sign.
Is that ID out? Is your ID out, sir?
Yep.
Let me just check real
It's
quick.
out. It is.
I just need to check and make sure it's
The
out.
IV is out, I promise
Okay,
you.
this way.
Okay.
You can't go that way.
You gotta come this way,
This way,
sir.
Patrick.
Patrick.
And then
Patrick, this way, bud.
single label and disposing.
She's want to take the IV out.
She took it. Okay.
I happen to notice.
This way, buddy.
I was gonna get that.
I didn't know I was laying in shit all night long.
Excuse me, sir. How would I find the supervisors for these two?
I have no idea. You have to ask the nurse.
Gotcha. Ma'am? How would I, can I walk back there? Yeah. How would I find the supervisors for these two people?
I don't know about her, and she is,
So this is, sitting in that since yesterday.
oh, wow.
And they're pretending like it's a big fucking deal. It's a very big deal. That's dry shit. Not, sorry, not towards you.
No, I know.
But yeah, there's like, oh, but no, it's not. Like, he's been irritable and stuff like that, but maybe he's been irritable today because he's been laying in feces since yesterday. Same thing with his catheter bag, completely full.
I can try to call.
And if I could leave my number if that's possible, that way I can get him out of here.
Let's see if I can call Katrina. She's the unit supervisor.
Thank you.
Have you seen Katrina?
She's not in today.
No, she's not.
She'll be in at 1.
Oh, okay.
You were super nice. None of that was directed towards you. Like, promise, none of that was towards you.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of who.
He was laying in feces since last night. So maybe that's why he's been an asshole all day, because he's been laying completely covered in feces.
I've had
Yep.
nothing but positive experiences. Because I'm the one person who's been nice to. It's kind of
Should
weird.
I call the,
This hospital sucks.
I would do. Not doing good.
I I was laying in shit all night long. Didn't even know it.
Wanted to give you the other funeral resources that you wanted. Do you want those?
What's that?
The other funeral resources that you want.
Yes, please.
Now I gave you other assistance. If you had another list of places that you want.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going home to die. Thank you.
Do you need some help out the door?
If we can give him a wheelchair, I'll push him out.
Wheelchair.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we call for it?
No, they've been. So because I made this an issue, they're really treating him like he's been laying in this since last night,
Okay.
and they're pretending like it's normal when it's not. It's actually criminal.
But they're gonna call for a wheelchair?
No, nobody has said anything to us. They've been completely dismissive to him because they won't speak to him. Same thing with this guy here.
Excuse me, Doc.
What's going on with
Show
the
me how
wheelchair,
to-
okay?
Open this again.
Papers?
How to empty it.
Oh, well, let's have your nurses.
They've been ignoring him for
They told
hours,
me once, but
and it's all been recorded. Same thing with your neglectful behavior. It's criminal. Having a patient lay in human feces in 2024 in Boulder County for 24 hours
being
is
appropriate.
criminal. No. You're not appropriate. And I have a law degree if you want to play this game.
Sir.
No. There's no sir.
thing that-
You guys made a mistake, and grown responsible adults own that behavior. They don't try to justify
We're gonna
it.
have to call security.
That's fine. I've already called Longmont Police, and I'm against you.
Do you have a subpoena? What, I have it right here. You want to leave me your name
Yeah.
and your phone number? I can't seem to get a
No,
hold of
you're
it.
fine. And then you just saw that same thing. He's now being neglected the wheelchair. All he needs is a fucking wheelchair. You heard that. He's going home to die. We have a big problem. It's no.
Sir, if you continue screaming at
This has
staff,
been-
we're calling security.
Go ahead and call him. I've already called
Okay.
Longmont Police, and I'm filing criminal charges, and so is he. I'm an attorney. I have a law degree from the
That's
University
fine.
of Florida.
But we're also
This
gonna
has been
keep the rest of our patients
This has
safe.
been 24 hours. There's no
Okay,
justification.
well,
That's criminal.
According to other staff,
I
that
don't
did
care
change.
what anybody says. That's
Okay.
dry feces.
Sir, again, I'm not going to argue with you as far as
Right.
my staff's protected. He's headed
Yes.
out right now.
Well, I'm waiting for security.
You want to
Yeah,
text?
yeah, absolutely.
That's fine.
Because I want
Right
this
now.
documented as much as possible. Because when the outcome of this is going to be a federal lawsuit
I'll check to see if
and
the staff
criminal
charges
charges.
has changed. Okay.
Doesn't matter what it says. It's dried feces.
Can we wait in the waiting room, please?
You'd be really pissed if that was a friend or a loved one, right? Somebody who's dying.
Sir, can we go to waiting room?
Sir, can I also please have you step over here?
She gave me permission. I'm giving her information that she told me I can have.
There's
Because
just
she's the.
protected information over here.
No, there's not. The screens are closed.
Okay, well that's normally
She
our
get. I
jurisdiction.
asked permission. I've recorded it. I have her permission. I'm giving her information she asked for.
Okay, well we
Correct.
have security coming up. They can talk to you. So you're saying he hasn't changed in 24 hours?
Since last night, it's dried feces. Doesn't matter how long it's been. He's been asking for help for hours. I've been here for almost two, recording the entire
We
interaction.
hear you. We hear you.
Doesn't matter. When
Can you come on this
somebody,
side of the nurses station?
yeah, she asked me for information. 1 second. I have permission to be over here. And everything's being recorded right now.
Okay, so Doctor, hi, my name is Chris. I'm one of the case managers here. And I talked to Dr. Lystad, and he's gonna go ahead and discharge him, but it will be AMA.
That's already happened.
And
So,
then-
like, what are you telling me?
Hold on, has he?
Patrick's already gone.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Do you see all the confusion of nobody know what's going on?
So, sir,
Here's the
what
thing.
more is it?
Me
What more
being
is it?
upset isn't going to be the issue in a courtroom. All of this neglect is the issue in the courtroom.
I did. Okay. Now, sir, what more do you need from us at this time?
Oh, nothing. I've got everything. Everything's been recorded this entire time I've been here. You guys
Okay.
are so fucked, it's not funny.
We can go wait for security in the waiting room.
If that was your mother, if that was your father, you'd be just as pissed off at me as I am. And if you weren't, then I think you're a disgusting person.
We understand you're upset.
Hey, it's me that they're calling for. Right here. I was expressing concern. I've already called Longmont Police before you guys were even called. they're trying to have call security because I have an issue that a fucking family member was laying in this since yesterday. You'd be just as pissed too, right? They're trying to pretend like it's no fucking big deal. It's a very big deal to be laying in human fucking feces when you have open sores.
We're all hearing that. We all hear it.
Then there's no reason that security should have been involved. What should have happened was an apology, especially considering that I said, hey, all this has been recorded now for 2 hours. At that point, covering asses should have happened. I have a law degree from the University of Florida. In a courtroom, my behavior right now doesn't matter.
But you're not in a courtroom. You're in a hospital.
Right.
And we need you
But
to
in
not
the
shout.
day-
We need to not shout.
I have a right to be upset.
You do.
I have a
Not
right to be upset.
Not to shout in the hospital.
Nope. I have a right to be upset. If this was your mom, since yesterday, laying in this since yesterday, you'd be upset too. And if you wouldn't be upset, then you'd be a bad human.
Patrick is
Same with
upset.
you. If that was your
Patrick
mother,
is downstairs. Are you going to take him home?
if that was your mom, you'd be pissed. And
Patrick's
again, me
downstairs
being
already.
upset with nurses for neglecting somebody for a full 24 hours
I'm-
isn't going to matter in a courtroom when they're like, well, he
That's
raised his voice because a loved one was neglected. No, the neglect at that point is criminal behavior.
I understand.
I'm an attorney. I have a law degree from the University of Florida, one of the best
said
law
that.
schools in the
said
country.
that
Yeah, so
several
take it seriously when I'm talking law. My behavior doesn't matter.
It does matter.
My goal, there was no goal. I was giving
I know, but,
information
like,
to somebody that they
you're just
asked
gonna
for, and
tell
they.
her that it wasn't cool.
here to get
Like,
Patrick,
what
so-
can we
I came
do
here
to?
to. Came here to pick him up. Another nurse
He's
asked me for my.
downstairs.
I'm talking. He's asking me a question. This is twice you've
He's
interrupted.
downstairs.
Yeah, we're just trying to help figure
Right.
things out.
Another person wanted my information so she can get somebody involved. Everybody else that participated in the neglect, including her, has been trying to prevent that person from giving me the information. I gave the person the information. I was heading out. You were right here. I said, hey, you were for me because I wanted to let her know before I just left. But no. The issue why you guys get called, you can go ask the nurse and have recorded the entire thing, which is to make you guys look really fucking ugly. Screaming hostilities in a hospital is a crime. Me raising my voice because a loved one is neglected is not. It's protected by it's protected speech. Counter speech, it is protected by the First Amendment. It's counter speech.
So what do you
Learn
want,
it.
what do you want us to do right now?
Your jobs.
Patrick has been released.
No.
He's
If
discharged.
Patrick is looking like that, then every single patient right now, this room needs to go be checked on right now. If you had one patient sitting in feces for 24 hours, how many other ones are there? That's a problem.
We understand.
You want me to go walk right now? Because I can. Until the police come here and criminally trespass me, I will walk through this hospital and I will go show every loved one in the hospital these photos. Unless you go to right now and have those nurses go do a care check on every patient that's back there. Because that's the only appropriate thing to do right now. If you know for a fact a patient was neglected because there's photos to prove it, then how do you know others aren't?
That's not your concern. We
Oh,
hear
no, it
your-
absolutely is.
We hear your concern.
No, this is definitely turning criminal.
And we need.
Miss Liz.
We need
Okay,
to.
so who else do you want to talk to?
No, nobody.
You wanna talk to
I was trying to leave.
Alright, so we'll just have you go downstairs, okay?
Thank you.
This way?
Thank you.
No, I was already leaving. Patrick had left, and a nurse had stopped and said, "Hey, can you give me your information? Because the supervisor is not here today." And she said, "But this is an issue, and I'd be upset if that was my loved one." And so I walked over there and started writing down my information, and that's when they called you. They were like, "You can't be back there." And I said, "I have her permission. I have it on video." I said, "I have her permission." She's the one that called me over here for my information.
Okay, we
And
weren't
then
here
she
to
told
come
me, I know.
attack you or anything. They just called us and we tried to come figure things
No,
out.
it's fucking stupid. Because again, right is right, wrong is wrong. Doesn't matter who the fucking deliverer is. You don't let a human being in a fucking hospital in Boulder County in 2024 lay in their shit for 24 hours.
She needs to talk then. I think the easiest thing is just gonna be to leave out.
call fucking security. Fuck them.